Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, without a doubt, the best thing to happen to the Lakers this offseason was jumping up in the lottery to land the number 2 overall pick, which they used on D'Angelo Russell. Kenny, how much does this help the Lakers?
Well, years ago, the Lakers had a pick, and they elected to go small instead of big with Vlade Divac and went with a guy named Kobe Bryant. And they're hoping that they can have this similar type success by going small with D'Angelo Russell.
It's a very good compliment to the team. You know, they already have a lot of guards on the roster. I'm surprised they didn't pick Okafor at number 2. I'd like to see the inside-outside that the Lakers are used to, especially when it comes to winning championships. Hopefully he can fit in.
That's it for us for now, but we'll have much more later.
It's the Lakers, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So the Lakers win the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the center, locking down the middle. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And, you know, a huge moment for Kobe last season before the injury. I mean, he passed the great Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list.
For Kobe, that was him moving into the 3rd spot ahead of Michael Jordan. Says a lot, Clark, about where he stands among the greats.
And you look at it, he is first among perimeter players now in that regard. So he's clearly on a very short list of the greatest wingmen of all time in the history of the league.
He hits both from the stripe. Well, Special K, so many records for Kobe, but one he set last season was most misses all time from the floor.
He passed the great Hondo, John Havlicek, for that title. I'm sure John doesn't mind having him pass him up for that
the
one.
Old Buckeye, you're right.
That's right, most misses. But you look at the players on that list, a who's who of NBA stars.
Here's Kobe. After Al Jefferson scored, Bryant can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Batum inside the three-point line, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And, you know, there's all this talk about Kobe now being the leader of missed shots, having that record. But listen, the guys that are in the top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot of shots unless your team trusts. rush you to take them, and you're pretty good.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Walker the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Walker. Puts one up from 19. That drops.
And guys, a final thought on Kobe. I mean, all the players on that list were heavily leaned on for scoring. I'd take any of the top guys on that list over someone who's afraid to shoot the ball when their number's called.
It's Hibbert with the drive, and that one is hammered home.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Russell kicks to Hibbert. Pass to Randall. Jefferson with some nice D.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Batum, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Two shots. Two shots.
That free throw missing.
Yeah, in the quest to get to the playoffs, the Hornets came up short last season, and a lot of that was due to how they fared against the Western Conference. They just couldn't keep up with the offensive firepower coming out of the West.
これでも16って、シュートゲージがなんか出ないですね。
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by one.
足元になんかゲージ出てましたね。
As you mentioned, the Hornets struggled against the West. Only won 8
20
games
とはまた
in
微
the
妙
30
に
games
仕様がちゃいま
And
す
you need to be near 500 against the West if you want to make the playoffs in the East. But it was their lack of offense that just made it so hard for the Hornets to keep up with a
なん
lot
か
of
今見
teams
た足元
in
に
the
ゲージ
West.
が出
Oh,
てた
that
よ
is
うな。
just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Makes it off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over
20やっ
the
たら
big
横
fella.
手に
Well, it's
ゲ
not
ー
supposed
ジ
to
が
be
出
easy
るんで
down
すけど
there,
ね。
and a little artistry on the inside
こ
helped
れ
him
でも
make
な
it
んか
happen.
横には出てない。
Now, here is Russell. Williams with the block.
きた
Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist and uses both hands to jam it in.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
若干その仕様が違うんでしょうな。
Russell against Walker. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Batum passes to Williams. He kicks it to Jefferson. Back to Williams. The high post shot. No good. And the Lakers
ゲ
take it
ー
the
ジ
other
がなん
way.
か
And
足
Kid
元っぽ
Gilchrist
くなっ
had
てるよう
that
な気も
very
するんです
funky jumper coming into the league. And prior to last year, it really worked tirelessly. Not an easy thing to do to try to change the entire form and structure of your jump shot.
Now here's Walker. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle
な
on
ん
the
か今
travel.
下にゲージっぽいのが出た。
Charlotte making some changes. Cody Zeller comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. The Lakers also making some changes. Sacre is
足の
checked
と
in
こ
for
の円
him.
形のあれ
Pass
が
comes
ゲ
in
ー
for
ジみたい
Julius
になってるよう
Randle.
な気
And
が
Lewis
する。
Williams subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Russell against Walker. Kobe kicks to Russell.
うわー来た。
That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Russell's got his second bucket of the game to go. Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Outside Jefferson. Here's the three.
やっぱ足元ゲージですね。あれなんか、カーソルが下のやつの上にちょっと動くんですよ。多分あれがゲージです。おそらく。
Bryant's got 7 points.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
この今上側が白いんですけど、下が黒っぽいじゃないですか。多分あれがうまいこと言ったらゲージがいいみたいな。
Guys, Lynn has certainly been working to improve his outside shot, but sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
And thank you, Doris.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
レイカーズっていうのも有名ちゃいましたっけ、この相手の紫の。
Nobody near Williams. The three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Kobe with the steal. And Williams, here we go. Again, Williams missing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. Offensive rebound. Soft touch off the glass.
満タンになったらタイミングぴったりやと思うんですね。
Back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Kobe kicks to Russell. Bass a screen on Walker. Russell, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
マイケル・ジョーダンは聞いたことあります。
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
It's a tie game in Charlotte. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
まあまあまあ、でも、なんとか同点ですな。
And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
これやと多分普通に声流れてるでしょ。声っていうか音声が。
You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level. And that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
なんか下に真ん中らへんにみんな
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Spencer Hawes out there with Kaminsky. Then it's
この
Jeremy
守
Lamb.
ってる時もあの下にゲージがなんか出るん
And
です
it's Lamb in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. The Hornets another fast break chance right here.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team.
やっぱあれは仕様やと思いますよ。
And even with that, he dropped to a career worst 37% from the field.
やってる時は全然聞こえてるんですけど、配信のあれが全く流れてないですよね、音は。
And Julius Randle subbed in for Brandon Bass. Well, Greg, getting back to Young, it's tough to completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was
今のやっ
fighting
ぱ
through
ゲージ
knee
増えてま
injuries,
すわ、やっぱ。
ankle
でも
injuries,
全
all
開
kinds
に
of
して
things.
るわ
Luckily,
けじゃ
he
ない
played
みたいです。
42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it
全
up.
開
I
や
mean,
と
he's a
逆に
go-to
ついて
scorer,
る感
but
じ
he
や
just
から、
never
もしか
got
したらあれ
right
半分
last
ぐらいでい
season.
いんですかね。
How about the purpose
ちょうど
with
真
which
ん
he's
中に
crashing
変な
the
線がある
backboards
じゃな
right
いですか、あ
now?
れ。
Some hard-earned
あ
second
れ
chance
に
points.
ぴったし合わせたらいいのか。
Here's Lamb. It's
あ、
good
入
from
った入
long
った入っ
range.
た。どう
Lamb's
も
got
あれ
5
かもし
points
れない
in
で
the
すね。
quarter.
A wide open three.
ぴったし合わ
They
せた
need
ら
much better communication defensively.
ドンピシャなタイミングなんか
And
も
it's
しれない
Lynn picking him up. Good on the shot. With that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Williams.
多分満タンやと
Took them
強
a
す
few
ぎるような
seconds
気
to
がす
answer
る
the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Pause, no
Wow,
luck
shit.
for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Clarkson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
ジョーダンって言うんですね、この人。だから、シリーズごとに微妙にそういう仕様が違うんですよね。
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were
でも
hoping
20
for
の
better
仕
than
様
that.
めっちゃやり
And
や
those
すい
aren't
で
the
すよ
kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Lamb dishes to Kaminsky. Inside, the kick out to Williams. Off target from
やっ
3-point
ぱ
range.
強すぎますもんね。
And a lot of teams
ちょっと
are
真ん
looking for
中を狙
coaches
ってやっ
that
てみま
embrace
すか。
analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not
冗
one of those
談
guys.
じゃ
He's
な
an
い。
old school coach who goes with his own perception.
で右上になんかいろいろインサイドとか、ミドルレンジとか、なんかいろいろ書いてるんですけ
Charlotte
ど、
has gone 2 of 3 when they've
スリ
stepped
ーポイン
beyond
ト
the
が
arc in
B
the
クラ
second
スとか
quarter.
なんかね、
The feed to Lamb.
なんか選手の能力が出てるんやと思うんですけど、
Charlotte moving the ball around. There's Lynn with the 3.
でもあれも精度はやけど、
And former coach of the year
若干ちゃうん
Byron
ですね。
Scott now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
Now, here is Young, looking for his first basket still in this one. Williams' shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
触れてますよね。
Here's the Lakers with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And the Lakers with another
奪い
miss.
取る、
Charlotte
走る
trailing.
走る走る。
Here's
カウン
Kaminsky.
ター、ダンクじ
And
ゃない
count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
ちょっと中間ゲージ狙ってみましょうか、じゃあ。
Some changes for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Hawes. Batum comes in for Jeremy Lamb.
ちょうど多分真ん中の変なあれに合
The
わせてみ
Lakers
ましょ
also
うか。
changing it up. Kobe's checked in
あ
for
ー、手前
Williams.
すぎた。
And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson.
手前すぎるとあん
And
ねん。
guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a
うわ、
mountain
来た。
of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with the wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Russell kicks to Young. Back to Russell. Shoots from the
うわ、
elbow.
来た。
Here's
う
Randall.
わ、また奪われ
And
る。
he finishes nicely on the layup. Randall's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a
あ
team's
れも
chance
ちょっ
to
と
win.
強いんですよね。
Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement
Wow.
that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. I'll tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed.
目が覚めるようなこの
Here's
刺
Russell.
激
Kemba
がある
Walker
んですよ
making his
ね。
last shot.
3.FX でしたっけ。
Here's Bryant.
う
And the
わ
foul
ー
goes
と
on Roy Hibbert. That's his first foul. Some changes for Charlotte. Al Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist subbed in for Marvin Williams. Sacre's checked in for the Lakers. Bass comes in for Randall. Hornets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Zeller against Bass. It's stolen by Bass. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finish off the break. Russell's got 8 points.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Zeller. Charlotte again missing.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Kobe can't get that one to fall. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. From deep three-point range, but they get it back. Moves back up, and he gets it to go.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Sacre. Back to Russell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They now take the lead. And the Lakers lead by 1. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And Jefferson gets it to go.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
今14度ですよ、こっち。
Dishes it to Sacre.
時間がない、時間がない。
Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, but it's a good use there and got himself a clean look.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Lakers on top, up by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you, Roy. I know you have just a couple seconds, but in a nutshell, what's going to be your approach going into the second half?
Well, we're just going to make sure we keep them off the board and keep them out of transition.
Thank you, Roy. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
いや、検査パッチ見たけど、ラグビーも気になるって書いてましたね。ラグビー20でしたっけ？木曜日発売なんですけど、ね。
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
See, Ernie, this is what I'm talking about. You know, I was the king of this. See, you got to pound that ball in the paint, and they were doing it. I like to see more of the same in the second half. Don't start shooting jumpers now.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
日本語になってるだけでもやりやすいと思うんですよね。
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at D'Angelo Russell, what a contribution.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, but so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
さあ、第3試合ですね。なんか、 キャラクターみたいなのいますよ、横に。蜂のキャラクターですかね。
Well, the Hornets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5, roaming the paint. A shot by Batum, no good.
And the one thing you can typically count on from Roy Hibbert is great rim protection. Last year, he dipped a little, down to 1.5 blocks a game from over 2 the year before. But shooters still had to account for him every time they drove to the rim.
Here's Walker. After the basket by the Lakers. Williams can't hit.
今も精度は A なんですけどね。
Russell passes to Hibbert. Lakers working the ball around now. Shots good by Clarkson.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now, here's Batum. He's got 7, and that one's good. That's now 8 points for Al Jefferson.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Russell dishes to Hibbert. Hibbert with the screen. Clarkson kicks to Hibbert. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hibbert's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Lakers. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. A 3-ball. The shot no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Hibbert in the high post. The drive by Bryant. Tries it from 9. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Outside, Walker. Kicks it to Williams. Batum passes to Williams. Screen by Jefferson. Shots good by Walker.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And guys, Nicholas Batum is a real greyhound on the floor. The guy's got long strides, runs fast, long and limber. Clarkie, he covers a lot of ground.
Extremely active at both ends of the court, Kevin. Great versatility. He can defend 3 positions, and he's played big minutes for the Blazers.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And guys, now the NBA has what's called player tracking. I mean, they can show how much ground a player can cover over the course of a season. And Nicholas Batum, always amongst the leaders. 2 seasons ago, he was number 1.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Hawes comes in for Marvin Williams. Lamb is checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Nicholas Batum. The Lakers also with a sub. Williams is checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. He feeds it to Clarkson. Picked by Randall. Lets it fly from 18. Pause with the rebound.
And Batum with that slender build. You know, you like his height and length, but he can get pushed around at times. I think he could still stand to add some strength.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
A nice shot by Lynn. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now the dish to Williams. Wide open. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Clarkson dishes to Bryant. Passes it to Clarkson. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Lynn. Charlotte moving the ball around. Lamb and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Williams against Land. Here's Hibbert. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hibbert's got 6 points.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road game.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
Zeller's checked in for Spencer Hawes. And then for Los Angeles, Sacre's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. And Nick Young is subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples.
The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Kobe kicks to Williams. Young with no one around. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game on the road in their division. In a word, that's terrible.
And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, taking a look at Lou Williams last year, a typical year for him.
あれでも容量がでかいっていうのもあるんで、2段階のインストールですよ、あれ。プレイは半分のデータでできるんですけど、全部やろう思ったらかなりかかるんですよね、あれ。
That's why he's best suited as a sixth man, in my opinion.
And Williams certainly does personify that sixth man role.
なんか同時にするとあれやから片方止めとったらいいですよ、あれ。一個ずつインストールした方がちょっと早いですけど、両方やってまうと倍かかってきますからね。なんか一個入れたらそれが終わるまではインストールせん方がいい。
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar.
2個やってもいいんですけど、片方を一時停止しとったら。
Batum inside the three-point line, and a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah, Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
めっちゃ笑ってますけど。時間切れ。
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Lakers lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Russell with it. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Charlotte, Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Batum is out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Williams kicks to Kid Gilchrist to the inside. It's stolen. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Shots good from Young. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
To the paint, the inside runner, and another basket for the Lakers.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Lin the pass to Williams. The basket good off the assist from Williams. And the Lakers call time here.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Big production. In fact, he tied a career low in terms of his field goal percentage at only 42, and not exactly what the Hornets were expecting from their new stretch 4.
Well, the thing about Marvin Williams, we know he doesn't create for others. He doesn't generate a lot of blocks or steals. But, the one thing he does, he can hit the boards, he rebounds well, and he's got a pretty good shot from outside.
Yeah, and last season he didn't have any big numbers, but the ones that were at least respectable were in the areas you just mentioned, rebounding and three-point shooting, Kevin.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Kemba Walker's checked in for Jeremy Lin. The Lakers also making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Sacre. Julius Randle comes in for Brandon Bass. And it's Bryant in for Young.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Hornets trail by 14. Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Batum against Russell. And it's Walker penetrating. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And guys, there's no doubt Walker has a lot of the tools needed to be a great point guard. But his shooting percentage is really what has kept him from making the leap. Just not as consistent as he needs to be. And a lot of it has to do with shot selection. That also has to improve.
Now, here's Clarkson. Shoots off the screen. Al Jefferson grabs the miss. Jefferson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Kid Gilchrist lays it in without an inch of room around him. Kid Gilchrist has got it back down to single digits for Charlotte. Russell with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Russell kicks to Clarkson. The Lakers rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Rebound the Lakers. Randall's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's the 3. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd Gilchrist. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Russell against Walker. Russell passes to Randall. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Randall playing well. He has 8 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
On the free throw, no good. Hornets trail by 11. In the corner, it's Kidd Gilchrist. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Lakers leading by 11. Russell dishes to Kobe. Looking to end his cold spell. He takes it up and lays it in.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And Charlotte had a lot of momentum going into last season off that playoff appearance. But they just stumbled out of the gates last season and spent the whole year playing catch-up.
ゲオで発売。かなり、いや、これでもね、EA じゃないんですよ。バスケだけ違うとこが出してるんですよ。EA もまた別のバスケも出してるんですけど、これ自体はまた EA じゃないんですけどね。
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams has checked in.
でも NBA 公認らしいですよこれ。
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And for the Hornets, they seemed to get back on track last January, but they faded Clark quickly after that and were too far behind to make up room and get in the playoffs.
And, you know, they had a rash of injuries, Kevin, and that really did them in. All in all, it was a season that just didn't have any traction for them because of the injuries.
Hornets trail by 13. Outside Williams. Shot from the wing, and it's in off the backboard.
スラムダンクは見てましたね。桜木花道とかでしたよね。ルカワ君とかいましたよね、確か。リアルタイムで見てたんちゃいます。なんか夕方やってたような気がする。
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
いいのはね、あんまり評判が良くないですよね。
And he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the
こ
day
っ
as
ちの
well.
方がいいみ
And
たい
Clark,
な
I'm
こと書
sure
いてる
that
人
won't
た
be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
BGM はまあ注意は入るんですけどね。
That free throw missing. Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hornets. And the second free throw, good. Lou Williams won the sixth-man award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer. And that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
And he nails the third.
You know, and when you look at Lou Williams, he's always had a shooting guard skill set in kind of a point guard's body. Now, he's not just a long-range bomber. He will attack the basket and earn his share of trips to the foul line. And that's where he's really deadly. 86% from the stripe last season.
Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. Second chance shot and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. And, you know, back to Williams, sometimes it's better to own one thing, be a master at that, than try to fit a round peg into a square hole. I mean, he's not a really good passer. Never has been. That's not who he is. But he can heat up quickly as a scorer. And that's the side where you put jelly and butter on his toast.
あれもめっちゃリアルで面白いですね。マッテンはなかなかの難易度ですけど。あれを理解しよう思ったら相当大変ですよね。
And so Zeller nails both of them.
ちょうどやっぱ真ん中のと
There's
こ合
a
わせ
minute
たらいけま
34 left
し
in the
たね。
fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Randall. That's good.
記念
And
に
it's
ラグビ
Kobe
ー買い
with the
ますか。
assist. 10 points for Julius Randle.
Excellent assist there.
スポ
Just
ーツ
led
丸
him
々
to
買
the
わなあ
perfect
かん
spot.
ですね。
Back to Walker. From downtown. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the
ジャ
other
ン
way.
ボ物とか書いてますけど。
To the paint.
うわ、来た。
Hibbert gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side
ね。
having everything going for them. Huge margin of
これ
victory
もな
for
か
the
なか
Lakers.
守りが
The
崩れん
coaching
と
staff
ね、
must be happy that they controlled their
入り
turnovers so
込め
well
な
in
い
this
ですよ
game.
ね。
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
And so many key players that you could point
精度がや
to
っぱ悪
tonight,
い
but
ですね、
in
今のは。
particular, a great game for Kobe Bryant. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a
う
difference
わ、また
maker.
取られ
And
る。
that one's good.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
うわ、
Shot by Zeller, no good.
今のもも
The
うちょいで
shot's
したね。
there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot
アイスホッケ
he
ー
has
ね
to。continue to take.
Now here's Kobe. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. Again,
うわ、
Los
うまい
Angeles.
な。
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking
ラ
any
グビーも
chances,
全然
Greg.
ルールと
This
か
is
知
how
らん
you
から
close
ね。
a game out. Textbook.
Jefferson passing to Kid Gilchrist. And once again,
裏
off
に
the mark by
精度が悪
Charlotte.
い。
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it,
まあ
that's
残念
how
な
to
がら
get
ちょっと
it
負け
done
ま
on the
したけ
road.
ど、これは。
And now let's catch up with Doris
まあ
Burke, who's
20
standing
とは
by
若
on the
干
sideline. Doris?
ギリギリのあれが
Kobe,
ちゃい
tell
ま
us
すも
about
ん
the
ね。
mindset of this team tonight and what you hope to accomplish.
Just come out and play well and just play with a lot of energy.
汗もリアルですね。何か吹き出してる感じがまた。
Talent and execution. Kobe, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time. The 2K Sports Post-Game Show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
Look, how many times have we seen games like this from Kobe?
He was the primary option.
His game has evolved in the last few years. But the recipe was working tonight.
He put in some serious work on the glass, stayed aggressive, put that extra effort in, and chased down those long rebounds. Rebounding is so important for limiting those second chance points. He made a big impact tonight.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
これで一応は終わりですね。これでもなんかオンラインもあるらしいんですけど、なんか黒くなってるからもうサービス終わってるんかもしれないですね。これしか選べないんですよね、なんか。まあ4年前やからもう終わってるんかもしれないですね。4年前フリープレイやったんですよ、これ。あの時も落としてやってたんですけど、なんかむずくて放置状態にしてたんですね。まあ、トレーニングビデオとかもあるからまあできんことはないんですけど。
This is Stephen Curry, and welcome to 2KU. I'm going to tell you about some of the shots you can pull off in NBA2K16. First, you got to master your J. Press and hold the shot button, or move and hold the pro stick to start your jumper. Then release when you get to the top of the jump. The closer you get to the middle of the shot meter, the higher your chances of making the shot. You drive into the hoop, hold the pro stick left or right for a left or right hand layup, or back left and right for a Euro step layup.
こうやって日本語で書いてくれてるだけでも全然いいん
Try
で
putting a
すけどね。
floater over the top of the D by holding the pro stick away from the hoop. Or you can use a hop step by tapping the shot button, or a spin shot by double tapping the shot button. But if the lane is open, it's time to give the fans a show. Hold down sprint, and then hold the pro stick left, right, forward, or back to dunk the ball. Left and right will give you left or right-handed dunks. Forward will give you a two-hand dunk, and back will give you a signature flash dunk. Check out the rest of 2KU training videos to help you take your game to the next level.
ジャンプするタイミングで
This is Stephen Curry. Welcome to 2KU. I'm going to tell you about some of the shots you can pull off in NBA 2K16. First, you got to master your J. Press and hold the shot button, or move and hold the pro stick to start your jumper. Then release when you get to the top of the jump. The closer you get to the middle of the shot meter, the higher your chances of making the shot.
海外が出してるんですけど、日本の
Hold the pro stick left
メ
or
ーカー
right
がなん
for a
か
left
ま
or
あ
right hand layup.
日本語
Or
訳し
back
てる
left
という
and
か
right for a Euro step layup. If the lane is blocked, you can try putting a floater over the top of the D by holding the pro stick away from the hoop. Or you can use a hop step by tapping the shot button, or a spin shot by double tapping
や
the
っぱ
shot
ゲージ見たらあれどうも
But
週
if the
間
lane
ぐら
is
いです
open,
よね。
it's
なん
time
か
to give the fans a show. Hold down sprint, and then hold the pro stick left, right, forward, or back
まあ
to
実
dunk the
況
ball.
とかあれは
Left and
全
right
部
will
英
give
語
you
なんです
left
け
or
ど、こうや
right-handed
って
dunks.
日本語訳が
Forward
出
will
るだ
give
け
you
で
a
もね、
two-hand dunk.
全然
And
わ
back
かり
will
や
give
すい
you
で
a
すよね。
signature flashy dunk. Check out the rest of
逆ダンクとか
2KU
もあり
training
ますからね。
videos to help you take your game to the next level.
まあ練習モードもまあまあ豊富やから、まあ便利っちゃ便利ですね。
I said have faith in many, but put your trust in nobody.
でもこれ個別の練習ができないですかね。20の場合個別練習が入ってるんですけど。
So I had to earn life. Road to the riches wouldn't change it for the turnpike. 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it. No one give it all, I'll give it. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live.
Ah, 取られた。うまい。速いパス回しとかね。いただきます。洋楽もいい感じの曲が多いですからね。いただきますと思ったらあかんかった。さすがに厳しいですね。そんなにそのままですよね。プロスピは一体何やったんやって感じですよね。よっしゃ。確実に入れてきますからね。これはね、精度悪かったです。うわーった。いただきませんか、じゃあ。はーい。こぼれた。確かに全然比べ物にならないですよね。まあでもグランツぐらいちゃいます、日本で抜群にいいのはね。あれは全然もうすごいですよね。あれも入らんか。 うわ、あれも入る。うまいこと入れますな。もね、毎年9月ぐらいに出てるみたいなんですよ、新作は。うわー、入らん。あれが、うわ、慣れた。さすがにスピードが悪い。うわ。あの辺がポンと入るようになってきたらまた違うんですけど、20と仕様が違うんですよね、なんか。あー、変わった。うわー、取られた。うまいな。
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bill. And now I feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been Chef Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio, every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us. Run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready.
EA だけがバスケ出してるらしい。EA がなんか去年バスケ出さんかったらしいんですよ。なぜか。毎年出してたんですけどね。去年はここのメーカーしかバスケが出てないっていう。でもあれも FIFA とウイでどっちがええみたいな感じになってるみたいですね。はーい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、じゃあこっちもそろそろ終わりましょうかね。
You're always gonna have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do.
お疲れ様でした。
And that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know.
ではではでは。
So, you know, that's just what it is. You know,